Hi everyone, hi again. I promise you I would be reading some Bukowski's poetry. It's not that you care, okay? But I'm gonna do it anyway. And actually, I got interrupted by my mom a bit earlier, and this is the second time I'm recording this, so yay for me. Well, I've got this. This is The Pleasures of the Damned, as you can read here. And well, it's a compilation of Bukowski's poetry, and it's really complete and it's red. Anyway, it's really hard for me to choose favorites among these poems, so I just randomly chose three that I felt like reading today. I like them very much, and I actually like all of them. As I told you, I'm not this kind of person who revlogs Bukowski's quotes and poems all the time and probably hasn't read a single paragraph by him. Anyway, I read once that uh, behind Bukowski's stories, behind the booze and the women and the sex, it was a love, deep and real love. And okay, it could be, not denying it, but I don't need no critic to tell me what love has to mean to me. I'm not really interested in the concept of love as of today. I'm more into the pleasure thing, and that's more down to earth, just like books, poetry. So, gonna start now and stop boring you with my rants. The first one is called A Poem is a City. This one I like very much. There we go. A poem is a city filled with streets and sewers, filled with saints, heroes, beggars, madmen, filled with banality and booze, filled with rain and thunder and periods of drought. A poem is a city at war. A poem is a city asking a clock why. A poem is a city burning. A poem is a city under guns. Its barbershops filled with cynical drunks. A poem is a city where God rides naked through the streets like Lady Godiva, where dogs bark at night and chase away the flag. A poem is a city of poets, most of them quite similar and envious and bitter. A poem is this city now, 50 miles from Nawa, 9:09 in the morning, the taste of liquor and cigarettes, no police, no lovers, walking the streets, this poem, this city, closing its doors, barricaded, almost empty, mournful without tears, aging without pity, the hard rock mountains, the ocean like a lavender flame, a moon destitute of greatness, small music from broken windows. A poem is a city. A poem is a nation. A poem is the world. And now I take the Sunday glass for the mad editor's scrutiny. And night is elsewhere, and faint grey ladies stand in line. Dog follows dog to estuary. The trumpets spring on gallows, as small men run at things they cannot do. That was it. Well, now we go to the next page, lucky me. And this one is called A Smile to Remember. Makes me pretty sad. So I hope I don't cry or anything. We had goldfish and they circle around and around in the bowl on the table near the heavy drapes, covering the picture window, and my mother, always smiling, wanting us all to be happy, told me, "Be happy, Henry." And she was right. It's better to be happy if you can. But my father continued to beat her and me several times a week, while raging inside his 6'2" frame because he couldn't understand what was attacking him from within. My mother, poor fish, wanted to be happy, beaten 2 or 3 times a week, telling me to be happy. Henry, smile. Why don't you ever smile? And then she would smile to show me how, and it was the saddest smile I ever saw. One day the goldfish died, all 5 of them. They floated on the water, on their sides, the eyes still open. And when my father got home, he threw them to the cat, there on the kitchen floor, and we watched as my mother smiled. And last one for today. I'm threatening you. This is called Eulogy to a Hell of a Dame. This is pretty sweet. And yeah, I could admit this is true love. Some dogs who sleep at night must dream of bones, and I remember your bones, and flesh, and best, in that dark green dress, and those high-heeled bright black shoes you always cursed when you drank. Your hair coming down, you wanted to explode out of what was holding you. Rotten memories of a rotten past, and you finally got out by dying, leaving me with the rotten present. You've been dead 28 years, yet I remember you better than any of the rest. You were the only one who understood the futility of the arrangement of life. All the others were only displays with trivial segments carved nonsensically about nonsense. Jane, you were killed by knowing too much. Here's a drink to your bones that this dog still dreams about. I don't know. I hope I'm getting better at this, although I don't know why, but I just suspect I'm not. Anyway, I will leave you for now, and well, hope you will have a great day or night or whatever it is. I just hate time zones, and so okay.